Hello everyone and welcome back to more Kira. In the last episode, we had the first day of the Culture Festival. We didn't play on that day, but we will play on the next day coming up here. Not much happened. So, we got basically just set up. Other club members talking trash to us, but we said, hey man, show us what you got. Save it for the stage, So anyway, let's continue. I slept in the classroom, and Chini and the others slept in the second literature club room. I am awoken up by the vibration of my cellular phone on the next morning. It's a wake-up call from Chini's phone, but when I answer, it's Karari on the other end. She's cheerful as usual. I guess nobody had a good night's sleep, but once we started to talk about the performance at the breakfast table, we all became energetic. When the whole school becomes active, the girls go to look at the exhibits of the other classes. I stop to watch the flea market in my class. My items will sell, damn it! During the morning, the members of the second literature club come to check on them. Who would buy things like these? I encourage Kashiwara to look at the saw bug samples. My gosh! As soon as she sees what it is, she runs away. Carly looks at me as if she's saying, I told you so. I spent so much time making it, though. I look at it sadly. But Tanoya, who came with the girls, is great. How much is this? 50 yen. He looks at it, then buys it. I knew he'd understand. This is my first sale, and as it turns out, the last. Damn. Our performance is at 2 p.m. The rehearsal's at 1. We grab something light for lunch and gather in the second literature club room to do the final prep. First, the girls put on their makeup and the costumes. You can come in now. We're rocking the nun outfits, huh? Kashiwara's looking pretty good over there, not gonna lie. When I come in, I see the girls all ready for the stage. Are you sure about this? The theme of our costume is a cassock. Just in case if you don't know what a cassock is, it's the clothing nuns wear. I actually didn't know the official name of that. That's cool. We learned something. At our school, the Bible class teachers are nuns and they wear cassocks. We modified them enough, so we are okay. I think she likes it. Performing punk music while wearing cassocks, huh? Hope we won't be punished. We'll be fine! The God from the New Testament will forgive us. But the God from the Old Testament is going to be pissed. Jory says while laughing. Read my mind. This type of joke won't be understood in a normal place. By the way, Kashiwara, your costume sure is something. You're almost naked. I thought it was far less exposure at the beginning. Kashiwara's a little embarrassed. Maybe they want to emphasize your breasts. Look, I can almost see them from the side. I know. Stop the sexual harassment. Troy yells at me. No, I don't mean that, but your grandfather will be mad for sure if he sees this, huh? Yes, he'll probably kill me. Kashiwara sighs somberly. Please be careful. Well, it's my turn to get ready. Oh, this ought to be good. What am I going to look like? Oh, you're sure cute as a girl. You're cool and cute at the same time. Alright, having fun. Oh, shut up. Go sit down over there. I'll put the makeup on. I try to argue, but Chini forces me to sit on the chair, and with pencils and brushes, she starts to work on my face. Then Chini and Kashiwara both start to paint on my face. There's Karai picking up a brush, so I tell her she can't touch me. Boy, do you look good with makeup on. No wonder guys try to pick you up. Hey, shut up. Chini sighs. She looks at my finished look. It's not fair. When I put on makeup, I look like a clown. I think that's simply because of her makeup techniques. Kashiwara puts the makeup on Karari today, so she looks cute and normal. You've got a baby face. Kashiwara tries to make her feel better. Well, he does have a baby face. Boo, but he really does look pretty. Karari stares at my face. Don't stare at me. Come on, are we all done? Let's go to the rehearsal. Put the raincoat and the hood on. Why do you have to hide? Jeannie smiles bitterly. Why do you think? What are you going to do if I lose attention before performance? I walk out to the hallway. Looks like a costume party at school during the culture festival. There are female and male impersonators, some wearing stuffed animals. It's a veritable pandemonium. Pandemonium, I tell you. I think we have wild appearances, but once we're out in the hallway, we don't stand out at all. Or so I thought. Yo, Majima, is it time for the performance? I'll be there. He's a rookie. You look cool. What time is the performance? Kashiwara, I see you're really doing the band. Please be careful. Shino, don't mess up, okay? Everyone notices us. What is this? Are we that popular? Come to think, whoever performs on the stage becomes the talk of the school every year. Shit. Where do they find time to check on these things? God, I'm getting so nervous. Ginny puts her hand on her chest. Me too, my heart is pumping. Karwari says happily with a smile. That's great, don't you think? It's our final performance. You sound like you're talking about someone else. Someone else? Don't be ridiculous. I point to the girl's clothes inside of the raincoat. My family might come today. My sister might even bring her friends. She's telling everyone that my brother is a cool band. How cool will this be? How cool could this be to someone else? I'm very sorry about that. Jeannie shows an indescribable smile. You should be. I'm giving up a lot to be on stage today, but you know that. The more I talk about it, the more depressed I get. When we get there, Tenoi is already there. He's checking the knobs on equipment never seen before. Oh, you're here already. He has his usual poker face, even just before the performance. Yeah, he's not performing though. Is he? No, he's not. He's not in the band. He's just like a counsel. Hey, you all look so cool. Murakami smiles. Am I included in that cool group? I feel like I'm here for my kid's performance. It sounds like he's exaggerating, but he's been with us since we started, so I guess he can't help feeling that way. After all, he's the one who taught us about the very basics of rock music. Still don't know what he said back then is true or not, though. So, what is rock music again? I ask him jokingly. The passionate hearts. Murakami answers with a full smile without hesitation. Okay, we're all here, right? Let's finish up the setup before we start the meeting with the executive committee. On Tenoi's cue, we get on the stage and set up the instruments. Can you all tell which one is your monitor? I hear Tenoi's voice through the microphone. This one's mine, right? Karari points to the one in front of her. That's right. If you want to put your foot up on the monitor, make sure you do that at the edge, not where the netting is. You'll break it otherwise. Like this? Yep. I got it! I bought it from a music cafe I know of, so if you break it, I'll be in trouble. If you don't care, then I guess you can break it, but I'll be very sad. If you don't care, yeah, go ahead and break it, but then I'll be sad. I won't be mad, I'll just be depressed. Don't worry, I won't break it. Okay, thanks. Does everyone else know which one's yours? Ah, Majima, you should turn yours a little to the right. You won't be able to hear like that. That's right. Okay, we'll do the sound check. We'll start with the drums. Okay, drummer, please play. A rock music performance is created by blending the sound that's coming through the speakers. That's why we have to adjust the equipment beforehand. I'm not exactly sure about that, but... Ooh, goodness. Yeah, I'm like crazy. But if we mess up with the adjustment, then we'll get in trouble, like the vocal not being heard. The guitar being too loud or too much howling. That would be deadly for a performance, so we must make sure that everything is adjusted just right. Not left, just right. One at a time, we play. The first one is Chini, the drummer. According to Tenoi's instructions, she plays the drums. When Chini's done, it's my turn. Then Kashiwara, the guitarist. Last one is Karari, the vocalist. Okay then, let's put everything together now. I'll check the balance. What song? Karari asked while holding the skull microphone. Whatever, if you can't hear any instruments, let me know. You start to play. Something's wrong. I'm not talking about the sound check, it's our plane that's wrong. When I look around, Chini and Kashiwara are both playing with troublesome faces. Karari's singing as usual, though. We finished the sound check, but none of us look happy. Hey, Tsunoya, you know... Wow, that was wonderful. She's interrupted by applause. That's Arakawa from the management committee. Oh, what does he know? I was listening to you guys. You must practice so hard. You sound like a pop music club. Uh-huh. Chini answers vaguely. Arakawa walks with a smile. Thank you for the professional setup, Tsunoya. Other performers truly appreciate it. By the way, do you think you can do the sound check with the other performers? Sure, I don't mind. But maybe they won't want me to. Tsunoya scratches his head. Are you kidding? They'll be thrilled to have the famous Kenta Tsunoya do the sound check for them. You might not know, but the Pop Music Club and I don't... Oh, enough of that. Please help us out on that. Oh, I need to talk to you, Tsurugi. Arakawa talks briskly. With her brisk attitude... Oh, it's a woman. With her brisk attitude, she tells Chini and Tsunoya today's plan. We take a little break meanwhile. You aren't nervous, are you? Murakami's already here. Are you kidding me, man? I'm sweating bullets over here. Did you notice? We didn't sound that great, did we? I think I'm nervous. Oh, those are adorable pins she's got on her skirt. I like that. I like that look. That's a cool look. The plaid blue with the black skirt. It's an interesting look. I like. That's okay. We'll be great at the performance. Karari taps Kashiwara's shoulders as she says so. She's right. You'll be fine. You guys practice hard. We'll warm up for the performance. We have enough time. Murakami encourages us. That's right. We'll be great. I guess so. Kashiwara says so, but she must still be worried. She's still looking at her guitar. I guess it's natural that she's worried. She messed up during the warm-up before the performance. Okay, then I'll do the special cheer, the one I used to do before the game. But he doesn't get a chance to do so. Hey. Pop culture members show up. Sorry, the pop club members show up, not culture members. Good timing, please join in for the meeting. Arakawa speaks up to them. We want to do the sound check before we do that, though. And we do the meeting after that. We want to do it while our tension's up. You know, see, it's such a creative work. We don't want to miss the perfect timing. Well, if you say so. If you want, do you want me to help you with the PA? Tony asks, but the guys just laugh. Ha ha ha! That's a funny joke. They don't even listen. Sonya looks at Arakawa, saying, "See, I told you so," with that look in his eyes. Then they start the sound check. Testing, testing. Wow, that effect is awesome. They laugh while making a huge noise. And there's an unorganized sound check, unlike the one Tsunoya did earlier. Wait, let me play this phrase. Ah, now let's put it together. They repeat the warm-up while making a lot of noise. Of course, we can't continue the meeting in that noise, so we leave the stage, leaving Arakawa, and go on to the waiting room. Oh man. Hope we do good. Where's Karari? She went to the bathroom. I don't like the bands that practice during the warm-up. But I wonder if they can do a decent setup like that. Maybe I should go check. Are you worried? Well, sure, because if the sound isn't decent, the audience will be sad. Tony must truly love music. I wonder if they get nervous. Well, just let them be who they are. That only shows their level, that's all. Murakami encourages us in his own way. But they are actually pretty good. They don't have that much stage experience, but they aren't bad at all. Tonight he says while listening to the practice in the distance. Then they are a good match, huh? But our worst enemies are nervousness. Hey, Shikanosuke, isn't there a good way to relax ourselves? You used to play big games, didn't you? It all depends on the person. In my case, let's see. What? Nope. What? No? No, I never did anything. If anything, I guess I just got used to it. When I first started playing the competitions, I was nervous, but after a while, it got better. That's not gonna help us. We only have one chance. We don't have time to get used to it. But we did tonight special training. Even if we are nervous beforehand, once we're on stage, I think we'll be just fine. Do you think so? From my experience, it's good to be a little nervous before the performance, so you shouldn't worry that much. But still, I'm worried. I agree with him. Once you're all on stage, you'll be great. I'm not worried at all. When you say that, I feel much better. I'm a little upset, but I don't say anything. Kasha, you've been awfully quiet. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. You feeling okay? Oh, I'm okay. I must really be nervous. I'm starting to feel a little headache. Does that happen often? Yeah, so I'll be fine. I can handle it. I see. We've got to find a way to loosen ourselves, at least a little. Ginny becomes concerned. Okay. Murakami nods big. Then I'll do the special magic so you relax and do well in the performance. Before I can finish, someone walks up to us. Yo! When we turn, there's a young guy with sunglasses at the entrance to the classroom. I think I've seen him before. Yeah, he's the dude from Star Generation, like the guy. Oh, Yagi, you're here already. Yeah, that's his name, Yagi. That's right. Huh? Yagi? You mean Yakihara? From Star Generation? Genie looks at Tsunade in surprise and he nods. I told him to come. Kent had told me I might be able to see an interesting performance, so I had to come. By the way, you look pretty wild. Is this a costume band? Yagihara walks in as he smiles and sits on the chair. Nice to meet you. I've seen you on stage a few times, Genie says while we bow. Don't be too formal. Yagihara waves his hand. It's nice to be back in the school environment. My band debut was at the Culture Festival too. Is that so? Yeah, but I was really nervous. We played the songs of the Sex Pistols. We were all so nervous we couldn't even perform. The audience hated it and it was horrible. You actually experienced that? Sure. I'm surprised that I didn't quit after experiencing just embarrassment. So to be honest with you, I came to see y'all fail on stage today. Get out of here. You're not helping. Yagihara grins. It's not fair, you see. I'll be jealous if your first performance is a huge success, so don't worry about messing up. I heard you're doing the Pistols songs. I don't know if you chose the right song to play at school, especially at this school. You'll probably mess up. Did you come to say that? He sounds irritated. Yeah, man. What the fuck? Of course. After he says it, he laughs. Okay, I'll be in the audience watching you fail. Then Yagihara leaves the room. I thought this guy was supposed to give us encouragement. That was the exact opposite thing to say. That's horrible. Genie smiles bitterly. I know, telling us that we'll mess up, that's mean. I'm disappointed. But to know he defends him. Yagi doesn't say things right, but I think he's trying to encourage you. He tries to explain. We all know. Genie smiles at him. I think I'm a little more relaxed now. Murakami hasn't moved for a while. What the hell is he doing? Looks like he's just seen a ghost, man. Are you okay? So that's Yagihara from Star Generation. How could you talk to him? I was so emotional. I couldn't even move. Oh, Murakami, we love you. When everyone's done with the rehearsal, we all get together on stage for the meeting. When the meeting's over, it's time for the performance. When I'm nervous, time flies. I want more time to prep myself emotionally, but performance time is getting close. First one on stage is a second grade band. We are the second, and the last one is the pop music club. Then the performance starts. First band goes on stage. We, the second performers, wait backstage. The second grader band consists of only 2 male students, and they are playing techno music. They must be nervous. Both the vocalist and MC are rather weak, but they are performing without making huge mistakes, and I can see that they must have practiced hard. The audience likes them, and they're having fun. Well, there you go. That's all that matters, right? Having fun while you're doing it. Unlike the audience having fun, the backstage is quiet, as if someone just passed away. Even the pop club members who were giving us a hard time by calling us drag queens, clowns, and a comic band are awfully quiet. They're relentless, restlessly checking their nails and shaking their legs. I don't care if they're nervous or relaxed. It's more important how we will perform than them. Are you nervous? I asked Kashiwara, who's completely pale. Yes, but I'm okay now. Even though I'm nervous, I think I can do it. Good. That's a good sign. But you were doing music, right? I've never done competitions, though, so this is the first time to perform in front of people. I think I can live differently after today's stage. She folds her hands in praise. How fitting for a nun. Well, but don't overdo it, okay? How are you, Chini? How you doing? I'm okay, I think. It's too late for anything at this point anyway. She was very worried before, but I think she's become defiant now. That's right. It's not the time to think anymore. Don't think, just do. I think I'm doing okay, too. A warm-up is still bothering me a little bit, but, you know, I think we'll do just fine at the performance. I have to trust myself and my team members, band members. I always do. What about me? As I try to think more, Karai talks to me. What? Aren't you going to ask me if I'm nervous? Well, you don't look nervous, though. I'm sorry. I forgot. How mean. I'm not worried about you, though. That's not fair. Oh, are you nervous? Nope. Well, there. I didn't need to ask you, now did I? We'll stop making a big deal out of it. Boo. And it's our turn. Oh, here we go. I pick up my bass. And on the stage, my only allies are the band members and my bass. Look at that beautiful instrument. Oh, it's so good. I pull my bass close to my mouth. Okay, let's go, Svender. I thought I said quietly enough, but Chini must have heard it because she laughs. The moment we go on stage, I hear someone swallow loudly. Here comes the second literature club. The voice of the MC echoes across the grounds. Oh, please don't screw up. I hear they've been practicing since spring. Let's see how they do today on this stage. Come on, everyone, here they are. In a wave of applause, we get onto the stage. The seating area is almost full. The audience is mostly students from our school, but I can see some who are wearing different cut clothing. There are more outsiders than I thought. People assume female students at OB Academy are sweet and elegant, so a lot of male students from other schools always want to meet them. I'm sure there are many of them here for just that reason. I must remember my bad experience being popular, but I ignore it. I can see some guys whispering to each other after seeing me, but it's probably because of what I'm wearing. I am embarrassed being dressed this way, but at the same time, I find it rather useful too. Since I'm pretending to be someone else, I feel like people aren't actually seeing me, so I don't get nervous. That's an interesting way to look at it, right? But I think everyone else is very nervous. I think Rari's probably the most nervous of all. She just doesn't show it. You know, people are like that. Chini looks normal, but her arms and legs are moving together. She was okay for a while backstage, but I guess once on the stage, it's different. Kashiwara's face is pale. She's coughing, too. In her case, it's more serious, so I am worried. I try to look for Murakami. I see him at the side of the stage. When our eyes meet, he nods. He sees me clearly, too. When we are ready with our instruments, Karari grabs the school microphone with both hands and speaks into it. Hello, we are the Second Literature Club Band. Come on, give us a round of applause again. That is our cue. We start to play our instruments, and the audience applauded. So far, so good. Okay, as an introduction, here's our first member. Kashiwara starts with her guitar solo. This is our first song, which was specifically arranged by the Second Literature Club. This is the most nerve-wracking moment. When I see how Kashiwara is, I think maybe we should have done a different song first, but it's too late for that. In the midst of applause, I wait for her to start. Kashiwara holds her finger. The guitar doesn't start. Her stiffened hand pokes the string in a wrong way. The guitar picks, falls on the stage, making a noise. Karai turns around with a surprise. I'm sorry. Kashiwara turns even paler. Aww. Karai picks up the pick and walks close to Kashiwara. She looks at her hand. Band-aids all over. Are your fingers hurting? No, they're okay, thank you. I really would have liked if they actually said that her fingers have bandages on it, that they actually kind of drew bandages on the character, but yeah, whatever. Kashiwara takes the pick from Karari. She takes the position. It's obvious she's still very nervous. Even Sheenie looks worried. Oh, it's not going off to a good start. Hey, Karari, your suspenders off. We should probably fix that. This isn't good. We've got to do something. It's not a huge problem, but the atmosphere is so down. We can't let this affect our performance, but I think it's already happening. We just know if we start this way, we'll mess up big. If this was a tennis match, I'd just take a drink and calm myself down, but what can we do now? The stage has stopped. Everyone's getting restless. Kashiwara tries to start the guitar in a hurry. Oh wait, I forgot something. Karari yells and digs into her pocket. I bought these at the flea market today. They're ribbons, stickers, and small stuffed animals, etc. The stuffed animal I bought from Hasegawa from the 2nd grade B class. She shows the pink stuffed animal. She told me she'll be here. Are you here? Yes, I am. We hear a voice from the audience. Thank you. One at a time, Karari communicates with the audience and hangs the item on her skull microphone. We hear the noise from her hanging the stuff through the microphone. People giggle in the audience. Karari's working hard hanging the items while having fun. This is our special stage at the Culture Festival, so I have to decorate my microphone. She finally finishes. Good, now it's cute. Karari smiles big. What are you doing? You should have done that before the performance. Sheenie complaining. Oh, Sheenie, I'm sorry. What are we going to do with you? I don't think they were acting. I truly think that was Cheenie's honest reaction. The audience laughs, and that reminds her that she's on the stage. She smiles bashful. I look at Kashiwara. She's laughing too. She doesn't seem as nervous before. Alright, I think we can do this. Hey Karari, can I point out something? You forgot to say something before we started. Did I? What did I forget? If you can't remember, I will. Oh, I remember. I'll say it. Karari clears her throat first. Ahem. The song we're going to sing is the world's greatest punk number. It's a weird song made by weird young guys in London. She speaks as we planned. This is the very first song we heard in our club room, so this has a lot of memories for us. If you know it, join us, and if you don't, you'll be popular among British people if you learn it. She peeks at Sheenie. Very well done. Karari smiles and holds the microphone. Okay, we're going to put everything into the song. It's a perfect recovery. Kashiwara still looks very pale, but her performance is no comparison to the one from the rehearsal. Her unexpectedly powerful play is surprising the audience. Sheenie's drums sound great too. She's so accurate, she sounds completely different from when we rehearsed. Even my bass sounds pretty good. As I expected, my body feels much lighter. And more than anything, Karari's vocal's awesome. She has good days and bad days, but today must be one of those good days. Melanie has told us that playing the Pistols song requires momentum more than technique. He also said that the vocal part holds the key to success. I think I know why he chose this as opening song. Karari doesn't have technique, but her voice has power and volume, and it's perfect for a song like this. Anyway, our performance is far better than we practice. Usually, if you can do 80% of what you practice, it's pretty good. But this is absolutely amazing. I'm actually more impressed with us. When we finish the first song, a whirlwind of applause comes from the audience as if it's the climax. I felt goosebumps all over my body. I'm wondering how many of those people actually know us. I'm sure most of them don't. However, they are excited with our performance. It's strange, and at the same time, it's a little scary. Then it's time for the MC. We're supposed to introduce ourselves. I'm Karari Shino, the vocalist. Sorry, I'm Serena Kashiwara, the guitarist. I'm the drummer of the head of the club, Chie Isarugi. It's my turn, I'm nervous. I am Shikako Majima, the bassist. I use my falsetto and everyone laughs. I guess they like it, but that's only because they loved our first song. If they didn't, my introduction would have been a tragedy. I realized the performance affected the MC too. The audience yells. Wave at me, Shikako! I hear a scream. I respond with a big smile while waving my arm like crazy. How cute. As an entertainer, should I be happy to hear them laugh? But my heart hurts. Why? Then it's time for our second song. This one is a recent hit song that's been played on TV all the time. Karari is always humming the tune. Tonight he added the song thinking the audience would like a familiar song. He arranged it a little while leaving the melody line. He did a great job, or maybe he did too good of a job because it almost sounds comical. I asked him if he minds doing such a popular song, but he simply said, why? and looked puzzled. I guess he doesn't care about things like that. Doubts are to know you're not caring. So punk. The audience liked it better than the first song, which is a little sad to me, but that's okay. They're all standing and enjoying the song. When I first played the bass, I imagined a scene like this, but I never dreamed our performance would be accepted like this. I feel a tickling sensation to actually see the scene I imagined secretly in my head right in front of me. Then I look at the side of the stage. I see the guys from the pop music club standing and watching us. Look at their faces. Ah, so good. Drinking the tears. They're just standing with a surprised, senile, and amazed look on their faces. You guys always made fun of us, but look at how well we can play. Never judge people by their looks. But just wait, the real surprise is still on the way. There's an even bigger round of applause after the second song. As soon as we finish, we all grab our drinks and guzzle them down. We only have one more song left. The last song is, of course, our own original song. We're all smiling during the MC, but behind the smiles, we're all nervous. I think this is a real challenge whether our band will be really accepted or not. We put our normal lives on hold to do this. Is it going to produce a good result? It all depends on the next few minutes. This is time for me to do something. During the MC, I send a secret sign to Murakami while my left hand is hidden behind the bass. I first make a fist, point my thumb, and then down and stretch the index finger. This is the sign we used when we were playing tennis. It means aim at the backside of the opponents. That was our certain victory attack pattern. After using the sign for so many times, it started to have a different meaning. This is what it means. This is it. We'll attack aggressively. Are you sure? Murakami asks with his eyes, and I nod. Then he pulls out his cell phone and makes a call. Oh, it's such a beautiful picture. I like that. Thank you, everyone, but unfortunately this is our last song. Karari's voice is even more powerful than before. It's not because she's getting more excited, it's actually echoing louder. Murakami just called the broadcasting room. The stage sound is controlled there, and it's set to broadcast throughout the school. That's right. The sound from this stage is being broadcast throughout the school at maximum volume. This is what Murakami and I had planned. Nobody notices. I'm sure they're all thinking it's just their imagination, but it really isn't. This is our last song. Karari grabs the microphone and talks. This one we created by us, the Second Literature Club. I don't know if you'll like it, though. Huge round of applause encourages her. I'm relieved to hear that. Maybe I should have set the microphone on the audience side. I want the whole school to hear how excited the audience is, too. She looks like being encouraged by the audience. Thank you so much for supporting us like this. Thank you, God. We, Second Literature Club, want to thank you all who are at OB Academy. I'm so happy now. Karari continues as the applause gets bigger. Okay, here we go. This is our last message from the Second Literature Club, in which we will disperse after the Culture Festival. This is called Let's Jump. As Karari cues, Chini starts to count. Kashiwara and I cue each other, and our final performance starts. This is it. People say you never play as well as the practice and the performance, but when it comes to live performance, that's not always the case. The audience's reaction encourages our performance. The bright sun is above us. The members are soaked in sweat because of this relentless sun. Beads of sweat are shining on our skin. We're not showing fatigue. Actually, we look more alive than when we started our performance. Because of this excitement, we can't feel our fatigue. But we only have a little time left. After this song is over, our fun time is over. I'm sad that such dense and shiny moments about to be over. I wish we could stay on the stage and perform forever. I hope the rest of us in the band feels the same way. I never even dreamed that I would feel this way on stage. I nothing to be afraid of. I'm fearless at this point. By the time we finished the song, the audience has doubled. I'm sure they heard the broadcast and came to check us out. There's even a little panic by the entrance to the stage area. Thank you, everyone. Please don't forget the second literature club. Cora yells as loud as she can. Thank you very much. Kashiwara waves with a smile on her flushed face. Jeannie isn't saying anything, but she's almost about to cry and laugh at the same time. We're soaked in sweat and drained of energy. My whole body's completely wet. I feel like a wringed rag. I inhale and then exhale. I feel hot air coming out from my mouth. When we get ready to get off the stage, we hear the audience calling for an encore. An encore? Yes! Kashiwara waits until she's away from the audience view, holds a fist and jumps. There you go! Kashiwara is happy too. An encore. We expected it and had a song prepared, but since it's a culture festival, we didn't think that would actually happen. It's not scripted, so they really want the encore performance. They're calling us back on the stage. I've never heard such a joyous noise before. Here we go. Jeannie grabs Karari's clothes while she starts to get back on the stage right way. Let's listen to that sound a little longer. She laughs happily. After we enjoy it enough, we get back on the stage. The huge applause welcomes us back. We have a little surprise for the audience. It's Tanoya. When we introduce him as Kenta from Star Generation, we hear some screams from the audience. Did he wanted to be introduced? Because I thought he was kind of trying to lay low, but whatever. Some express their surprise loudly, and those who don't know him are asking people around them. I think I'm experiencing maximum voltage right now. And then he joins us as a guitarist. The encore song is our school song that's arranged in a punk way. We want the audience to sing along, so we didn't change the melody line that much. After the intro, we start to sing together. Hey, stop! Our PE teacher, Mizuno, was yelling from the side of the stage. How could you do such a thing? Don't think you'll be unpunished. Other than me, the rest of the band members are completely puzzled. What? Ferrari speaks. Take the microphone. Everyone in the audience, the band members, sorry. This performance is being broadcast throughout the whole school. When I say that, the audience gets louder. Are they happy? The band members are even more puzzled. Hey, I'm telling you to stop right now. Mizuno Sensei's beat red. I see a few other teachers behind him. Shut up, let them finish. I hear a voice from the audience. We only have a little left, please let us finish. Ferrari begs through the microphone. Don't be ridiculous, I won't let you. Okay, then come on, let's all stop Mizuno. The teachers who are trying to get on top of the stage to get overrun. I didn't think I'd respond to what I said. I feel a strange type of pleasure coming through my body. I wonder if this is what dictators feel. Wow, stop! The teachers yell, but the audience holds them all laughing. Sorry, I did this on my own. I bow to the band members. So this microphone sound is being broadcasted throughout the school, too? Ferrari asks. Of course. Sorry, I really am. That's great, no wonder they're so furious. Jeannie laughs so hard, even Kashiwara's laughing while holding her mouth. Then we start to perform again. Guess we can't do the sing-along, though. Tony adds his wild improvisational arrangement to go with this chaotic situation. Ferrari sings aggressively to respond, and the instruments try to follow them as much as they can. The loud music adds to the chaos. Stop performing, somebody stop! Then the teachers finally make it to the stage. The students follow them up to the stage, and the chaos stops the performance. Somebody was playing the guitar until the last moment, but it stopped all of a sudden. The audience takes over the stage instead of the music. I hear the sound of something falling. I'm being crushed and my wig flies off somewhere. Can't even tell what's going on. In the midst of the chaos, I see Ferrari still holding onto the skull microphone. Ferrari's tiny body is about to be pushed down, but she yells in the microphone. Goodbye, everyone. This performance was presented by the Olivet Academy Second Lecture Club. Goodbye, goodbye. With that broadcast throughout the school, the Culture Festival is over. The Culture Festival is over. It's sad in a way. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the band. Oh, Chapter 2, Road to Ruin. Well, with that, I think it's time to end the video. And I'll see you all in the next part. Take it easy, everyone.